Dallas police officers say they are listening to people in the city's concerns, and they say they agree change is needed.
And we don't need to provide lip service. The citizens want change, and they want it now.
What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want?
Now!
In Dallas, protesters have marched for weeks calling for Dallas police policy to be changed. Do you understand where the anger is coming from?
Absolutely, I do. Just because I put on a blue uniform, I'm still black, I'm still Mexican.
We sat down with two Dallas police officers. Eric Roman is a lieutenant and Vincent Weddington is a major at Southwest Patrol. Some policy changes have already been made in recent weeks. Giving warning before firing, duty to intervene.
Yep.
Will that make a difference?
Absolutely, and the misnomer or the asterisk is that Dallas Police Department, we've been doing that for years.
The Dallas Police Association president says he agrees with the new DPD requirement to warn before shooting in premise, but says he questions it in practicality. Weddington and Roman think insufficient training is one of the root causes for recent problems.
Currently in the state of Texas, it takes more hours to be a beautician than it does to be a police officer.
The investment in putting that person from the basic police academy and continuing to train that person on how to do building searches, stress inoculation, on defensive tactics, those are the types of things that's where we end up getting in trouble.
Do you think there's a culture in police departments when it comes to treating certain races from some officers?
We're not indifferent as any other industry, point blank. So if you were to sit up here and say that we don't, that wouldn't be truth.
How does it change?
Just what we're doing now. You have to have difficult conversations, you have to have training, you have to have leadership.
There were some issues that aren't under DPD control that some officers think needs to be looked at.
We have what is called a civil service system. So the chief of police can fire an officer. That termination will be upheld by the assistant city manager. It will be upheld by the city manager. And then an administrative law judge can come and give that problematic employee his job back. So there are several officers on the department today who have been terminated and are actually on the streets patrolling out right now.
There's some things that happen in neighborhoods that need to be addressed, that not necessarily Dallas Police Department thing. There's a quality of life.
Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall told me on Sunday, she says that they will continue to listen and make changes where needed. She did speak out about people calling to defund the police department. She says that more than 80% of her budget goes to personnel. So she says if cuts happen, it will cut officers.